Are we on? I think we're on. I never know. I need to remember to put the stream up on another tab. I never know if we're live or not, and it always makes the beginnings of the streams a bit awkward. Me doing this clearly isn't making it any less awkward. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. Today, we are following up the live stream that I did last night, where we started painting some custom cars for an upcoming Cars Batman parody series that I'm doing. Welcome everyone who's joining. Dang, we got 4 people already. Look at that. So yeah, that is what we are working on. We're going to be doing some more customs for that. Last night we finished, I believe we finished 2, right? We finished Red, but he's Bane, and we finished the King as King Shark, which is a more obscure character, but a very fun. I guess he's not that obscure nowadays because he was in the Suicide Squad. I know he's in the Harley animated series, and I think he was on the Flash show a few times. I think that's how I first knew about him. I never watched The Flash. Speaking of The Flash, that's probably one of the customs we'll be working on today. For those of you out of the loop, I have been working on a Cars Batman parody for several months, and I'm finally getting around to making the cars for it. Welcome, Marcus Lafrano. So yeah, that's what we're doing. They will become more characters. These are spares I got from the Ivy 3-pack. Guys, this Mater feels gross. The mat on him is gross. Like, it feels... This is the worst, one of the worst feeling Cars diecast I've ever felt. So I'm glad we'll be repainting him. And if you couldn't already see in the back, I went to a store today and I picked up a Greebles to make into the Joker. Because we couldn't not, right? We had to. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We got these 3 that we haven't painted yet. We're going to finish up some of the customs from last night's stream. And then tomorrow my Peggy Liner 9-pack will be coming, which will feature several other cars that will be turned into other characters for this parody. And I'll probably repaint those on a stream in the future. So, yeah, I'm going to move. I still have everything from last stream still here in the same place. So... let's see, we should probably start off by, before we open up these new cars, let's do a bit more work with some of the ones that we didn't finish yesterday. These are their Sharpie. I get asked this on every single stream for what do you use to paint cars. So let's see, the Bane, Red but he's Bane, is done. And King Shark the King is also done. No, it's perfectly fine. I just think it's kind of funny. So we are working on, let's see, we have the Aquaman McQueen, which is a repainted Hydro Wheels. We've got Alfred, who's Jet Robinson, who's almost done. I want to give him new eyes. Honestly, I want to give him a new pair of eyes. Just, you are not late. We are 3 minutes in. I would say you are anything but late. I'm gonna give him some new eyes for the Alfred car, and then we'll come back in and we'll add a silver grille. Guess we gotta do another coat of black on him also. Yeah, we definitely do. Okay. This was going to be the Penguin. This is our Superman, the King, or I guess Dinoco Man, who we will hopefully finish. How did I manage to get thousands of dollars worth of cars? Time. Lots and lots of time. 17 years is how I managed to. Buying things since the first movie came out is how I managed to. So we'll open these later. Let's see. What am I gonna make? I think didn't I already say I'm doing I started these last night, but I'm doing a Cars Batman parody soon. So we're working on some customs for that. I'm finishing up some of the ones that we started yesterday. And we'll be doing some more as well. I'm gonna start off with Aquaman here. No, that's perfectly fine. That's fine. I just started. I'm sorry if I'm not clear sometimes on my streams, because sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. All right, we're gonna start with our Aquaman McQueen here. Our Aquaman Hydro Wheels. Takes quite a while for my orange and green and yellow to welcome Purple Toad. Very cool. I don't think I know of anyone who's done a Hot Wheels iceberg. Very cool. Underrated iceberg choice. I think you could really find an iceberg on anything, you know? I'm not a Hot Wheels guy myself, but I may just check it out. I'm glad they weren't a fad. You still have a lot of people who do those. They're a very fun way to make content, you know? I'm the type of person who just likes watching really long YouTube videos while I do other things. So the iceberg craze, when it first started, it was real fun. See all these different series, and then I realized there wasn't a Cars one in English that was more than 15 minutes and included legitimate entries that weren't just total jokes. So I pulled a Thanos and I said, fine, I'll do it myself. And now we're here. I hit 50 minutes on the third iceberg today. I hit the 50-minute mark. So we're hopefully about halfway through the recording process. Hit 50 minutes. I'm getting a little bored recording it, in all honesty, because I have a lot of topics that just aren't that interesting. There are ones I know I have to cover, but they're not that interesting to record. So it's been a little boring for the past few days. And I've just kind of been picking and choosing, like, well, what things do I really want to talk about that I can record here? Eventually I gotta do it all, but, you know, eventually I will record them all. Well, that is not my favorite YouTuber, but I actually don't watch any other Cars channels, and not him. But one of my favorite creators, he doesn't upload often. One of my favorite YouTubers is Yesterworld Entertainment. He does really good deep dives into old Disney parks rides, very similar to Defunctland, who I know a lot more people know. But that's one of my favorite channels. Again, he barely uploads, which is sad, but his content's always very good. I like sort of, yeah, I like sort of that sort of content. Sort of video essay documentary style stuff on obscure content. Oh, this is so hard because this is a pullback wheel. So as soon as I let go and stop painting, it's gonna... I have been, yeah, twice. 2014 and 2019 I've been to Disney World a few more times. If I were to go back right now, I'd like to go back to California. I'd say we're a pretty big Disney Parks family. We're not like the go to them every year multiple times a year sort of people, but we're all pretty big fans. I think we're in that sort of field between, like, we're the type of people who go to the Disney parks every few years. Dang, I'm your favorite YouTuber. That's crazy, bro. I think that question is rigged. Yeah, I know you already messaged me about it. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, Lysander. I'm sorry. I'll say. Let me know what my line is. I will let you know. I know I'm not really on Discord this week, but you could DM me. I know you already did. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I don't know if I will though. We'll see. I don't get many requests. I am always the one to ask people, hey, you want to do this? I'm not often asked, do you want to be in a video for me? Because not many people in the Cars community do collabs. So, like, I'm like the only one. I do a lot of things that most other creators in the Cars community don't do and never attempted. Not trying to throw shade at them at all. I'm just saying I do, like, you don't see that many collabs. I think compared to the amount I do, but a lot of it is just because these people aren't just other channels, they're my friends that I work with, you know? They're people who have become my friends that I work with. And sometimes when I'm bored, I'll just ask Rashid if he wants to do a stream, and he'll usually say yes. I think he's asleep right now. He left the longest comment on my IV3 pack review, guys. He just the longest comment. I clicked it and I scrolled down and I was like, yeah, every once in a while, because I like reading his comments. I always like reading long comments to see what people have to say. But he straight up, like, I have a 7-page paper due in my English class next month. I could just copy and paste his comment there and I'll be good to go. That paper is worth 50% of my grade. And if I copied and pasted his comment, I think I'd pass the class no problem. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about you and the fact that you straight up wrote a college thesis in my comment section. Rashid, we are going to read your comment live on stream. Hold that thought, Purple Toad. I have not read your comment yet. Okay, well, we're going to read it now. I haven't read it yet. It's so long, I didn't even get a notification. Yes, I understand you hate the Ivy diecast. That's why I was refraining from reading it, because I don't need to read a, like, 12-page paper of complaints. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to read it out loud. My stance is always, it exists. My stance is always, you know, it exists. It's not as good as it could be, but there's no point in complaining because you spent the money on the product. The difference with this is we didn't know what the Ivy would look like, but I don't know anyone who's not going to buy it afterwards. This is just what it looks like. Oh, I will make the funniest puns, don't you worry. I always try to find the positives in whatever item I'm reviewing, and sometimes it's hard. You know, I think Ivy looks fine, but I can't give it much more than that, you know? I try to stay positive, but as a reviewer, it's my job to say my honest thoughts on an item, and I think it's fine. It's good, but it could be better. Like I said at one point in my review, these are the definitive pieces of Cars merchandise, and I know, that's the point. He's supposed to be. I don't really have a problem with Ivy's face. If you look at the expressions on the other main characters, all of them are to the same caliber as Ivy. I think we expect a lot better now. Everything in all of my videos is always improvised. I have never once written a script. That's my secret, Cap. I'm never scripted. I get why you would be, because it doesn't look like an in-character expression. It doesn't look like a face she would make. I think it's the distance between the eyes, but there are plenty of Cars diecasts out there that have terrible eyes. Rusty's Racing Center McQueen straight up has one of the worst expressions I've ever seen on a Cars item. Like, literally one of the worst expressions I've ever seen. His eyes are huge, and they're awful, and it doesn't take away from my enjoyment of the diecast. His eyes are massive. Look at any other McQueen, then look at that. Every once in a while, you'll get a car who has weirdly large eyes. Jet Robinson has that problem too. That's why I'm painting over them. Ivy's problem is the eyes are too far apart. The expression doesn't have enough personality. The problem is her expression is generic, but it's too generic, and it doesn't capture the personality of the character. For a very energetic character. So, if you hear that, that's because I have tape. That's what that noise is. We're gonna need tape or something later. Mike Wazowski, yeah, but that Mike Wazowski is supposed to have a really big eyeball. See, I'm gonna need a defense better than it's too nightmarish, because I could say that about anything. I'm gonna need a stronger argument, man. I get that. I do, but I'm gonna need a stronger argument. I'm not saying it looks good. It is disappointing, very much so. That Sully is tiny, man. Okay? I'm glad that we have brought that up, because he is, and nobody ever complains about the fact that Sully is tiny. Yeah, he was made before we had others. No, I don't refuse to read your comment. I'm going to read your comment. I'm just not reading it on the live stream right now. I will read it, definitely. Like I said, I always like reading long comments. We are just covering up half of Mater for something we will be doing later. And I just realized that we covered up the wrong half of Mater. We're making Mater into Two-Face. That's the goal. That's who he'll become. That's what we're doing here. He's going to be Two-Face. So this side is going to be the side that's all messed up. I got the wrong side. The side with the correct headlight is going to be... The side with the correct headlight is going to be the one that is not Two-Face. Because that is not only the side of his face that is normal, but I also think it's kind of clever. What we're going to try to do, I'm going to use President Mater for Two-Face when he's just whatever he is, he's the DA beforehand. So we're going to paint him light blue, sort of. But then this half will become the Two-Face half, so I'm very excited. We'll see how we pull that off. So, yeah, well, we're doing a Cars Batman parody series, is the plan here. And these are the characters. So I've heard, Purple Toad. If only there was some brave person on the internet who made an entire series entirely dedicated to inaccurate items. I'm kidding. I am considering talking about the inconsistency of... I'm considering talking about the inconsistency in color from pieces of Ivy merchandise. No, oh no, he's King Shark. I know King Shark isn't really a Batman villain, but someone suggested it on the last stream, and it was too funny for me to not do. Orca, I don't know who I'd use for Orca. I think she's a little too obscure. Well, you see, the king is a character called King Shark. He's a shark, and he wears pants. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. I still think this is one of my favorite customs I've ever made, ever, no questions asked. Is that the real Mater the Greater? Yeah, no, that was the point. I considered almost having them on the sides of his head, but I knew I couldn't. I love the King Shark. I won't be able to use it for a very long time. I can't believe we're being visited by the Mater the Greater. So up next, we have to begin the journey of turning Mater into Two-Face. And I don't know how to pull this off. I really don't. So half of Two-Face's suit is usually white, the other half is usually black, and then he has half his face is purple, and half his face will not be purple. The other half will just be Mater's regular face. Well, actually, the other half will be light blue, because we're going to make this Mater blue. So he's going to be light blue and purple. Or maybe not, we'll see. Because I'm going to use President Mater for him when he's the DA, so before he's Two-Face. I'm genuinely nervous about making this custom. Like, I legitimately am nervous. Oh no, what just leaked? Well, last night Mateo leaked while I was on stream. Have I used clay for my cars before? No, I haven't. What side of Clayface's face is the face that's not the right face? Yeah. Oh my gosh, is this Michael Jackson? Is that Michael Jackson in this Batman comic? No, I have not used wooden popsicle sticks. Oh. Oh, cool. Cool. So a 5-pack that includes that new Thunder Hollow Pity just got revealed. That is very disappointing that it's in a 5-pack. It could very well come out as a single first, though. It could definitely come out as a single first. That is a release I've been waiting for just the longest time. So I'm very happy to see it. If it's in a 5-pack, I will buy that 5-pack specifically for the pity and then use the rest for these Batman cars. I did not even realize I was zoomed in. I was very sorry. I have all these cars, but that's not stopping me. Why isn't Chester Whipple filter there? I'm going to start a riot. Bring me the head of whoever decides to not give us. He became superior. I think McQueen's gonna be the Flash. The question is, do we make Two-Face's face green or do we make it purple? I think purple, right? Can I throw a McQueen across the room when I'm angry? Well, I'm not angry. Why does McQueen look so worried? Because he's about to be turned into the Flash. Yeah, Two-Face will be purple. Hopefully that Thunder Hollow Pity is also released as a single. We'll have to see. Does Muddy Racing Center McQueen have the pop tire? Probably not. He never has before. I don't know why that would change now. If he does, mad respect. We're going to make Two-Face's eye yellow. I'm going off the animated series design. Oh, perfect. My purple is cooperating today. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, okay. I thought you meant on this release specifically. No, he never did, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he didn't. For Two-Face, give him a smashed windshield. Oh. I'm glad I'm using tape today. I never do. Anyone do anything super cool today? I know the Mario movie came out today. Anyone see it? Anyone watch the episode of The Mandalorian today? It was really weird. I don't know how I feel about it. What do I do when I'm angry? I yell, "Oh, fiddlesticks!" and then I punch drywall like Adam Driver in the movie Marriage Story. Peter's excited because this is the second time he's becoming an actor. Mario movie's getting kind of mixed reviews. I'll check it out when it comes out, like when you could rent it. You know, you caught up on Ruby. Good for you. I've never seen it. It's on season 9 now. The other guy is Airborne. Season 9, really? Wow, it's been going on for that long. I never really paid attention to it, but dang, I didn't know it's been. I thought it was. I have not seen Breaking Bad. No, one of these days I will. What was the last show? The last show I watched that was like an older show that I streamed was Luke Cage. They're in an Alice in Wonderland thing now? What? Yeah, I never watched Ruby. We should be getting Mato soon. She's on a rumor list, and last night, while I was on stream, a Mateo diecast leaked. So it shouldn't be that much longer. What side of his suit is typically black? I have not watched Tugs, no. What side of Two-Face's suit is typically black? Okay, so the scarred side is black, and the other side is white. No, I don't do, I've said this before, I think I said this last night, I don't do customs for cars that already exist. This is starting to look like Thanos Mater, isn't he? Guys, should we ditch the Two-Face idea and make Thanos Mater? I have a mini Thanos Mater, I love him, he's wonderful. Oh, it's all good. I have something else that I could spoil regarding Jack Black that released today, but I won't. I don't really have an interest in watching Tugs, quite frankly, but who knows. I know people like it, but it seems kind of slow and boring to me. No offense to anyone. Can Thanos Mater fight Thanos? Yeah, exactly. My custom from On the Road in a Nutshell is much better. Exactly. See? Glad we're on the same page, man. And Thanos, yeah, I was thinking I might make Thanos Mater with the Solflat's 9-pack Mater. I genuinely might. I have a mini of Thanos Mater, and I love him like my own son, who does not exist. But if he did, he would not be as cool as Thanos Mater. I do have a mini Venom Chick Hicks, and I lost him. But he'll be back. What's my favorite Cars Randomness video? The problem is they all blend together to me. I really liked the most recent one. I thought I had run out of ideas for Cars Randomness, but I really liked well, I guess it's not the most recent because I know Cars Ignite did one for guest host week, but I really like number 14. I still have not repainted my original Road Trip Mater, so now I have 2 spare Road Trip Maters. I have, no, I had the Infinity Stones be painted on his wheels. That rap battles was one of the hardest times I've laughed. See, I knew I was doing something right in that episode. I love that one. That has some of my favorite jokes ever. I think the hiding minis segment is still the funniest thing I've ever done in Cars Randomness. Still, there's not much competition. But I think it'll be a long time before, I do an episode with something in it funnier than that. It's so funny I may have to do a follow-up to it in a future episode. I like that segment so much I consider just starting hiding random minis in the background of all my videos as a reference to it and see who picked up on it. Well, I mean, the guest host week was a one-time thing. I'm not planning on doing it again anytime soon. Yes, I can tell. Peacemaker is insane. Insane show. Insane. Unfortunately, we will not be making a Peacemaker car, as far as I know. Yeah, the Aloft, yeah, but he doesn't really have much to do with Batman. Peacemaker, no! Very funny show, though. How dare you? Aquaman's right there. Okay. Now, somebody doesn't know Aquaman's full power set. Hey, you can talk to fish. Okay, here's the first half of our... We're gonna paint the whites of his eyes yellow. This is gonna look real cursed if you'll excuse me for a minute. This is gonna be awful, guys. We're gonna give him some scarring. Oh, he's even got the big old teeth. That Two-Face has. I love this. This is great. Why are... Some versions of him have half his eyes be yellow, and I'm going to do that to differentiate. Typically, his messed up eye is yellow. Yellow with a pupil. Where do I get my paint markers? I got them at Michael's, I think. Michael's is still around. Yeah, it is. The Michael's by me just moved location, so I forgot if it still exists. The eye looks like Mater got some paint in his eye as well. If you want to get real technical, he did. Anyone else do anything cool? Watch anything cool lately? Have any cool life accomplishments? Greebles will not be in each episode, but it's worth... I respect the effort. Yeah, he does. This is Two-Face. Hold on. This is the design for Two-Face we're going with. Right, yeah, you said the Hot Wheels iceberg, yes. I wrote a really long channel update while walking to my math class. That's what I did today. Account swap. Whoa! I went to the store and bought Greebles today. Another thing I did. I didn't go to a Walmart today, but I'm sorry. You know, if it were in my power, I would fill all the Walmarts with all the toy cars. Dang, yeah. I've heard so many good things about BoJack. And the cool thing about it is it doesn't seem like the sort of thing that would be as good as it is. You know? Am I going to do any hunt videos anytime soon? Not really. I've done hunt videos on and off over the years. Sometimes I really get into doing them. Sometimes I feel like they're just not my sort of thing. I don't know where I lie right now, but right now I'm not really that interested. Right now I'm sort of go in and out. I'm out of a store in 5 minutes. I go to the cars, I go to the Marvel stuff and the Star Wars stuff, and I get out. Nah, guys, we're not talking about battery percent. How did I get paid? I didn't. Paid for what? I got paid yesterday because I got my neighbor's mail. I actually do. I don't have my own car, so. How much money was in their mailbox? No, that's not how that works. I'm not robbing mailboxes. You don't have your own car? There's like 8 on screen. Ha 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 ha. That's so funny. Wow, I'm sorry. That was really scary. I'm sorry. Welcome, Carson. No. My neighbor goes away a lot and always asks me to get her mail and pays me for it. So that's what I got paid for yesterday. If anybody asks me, I love that we're creating this narrative that I do terrible things to mailboxes. Welcome, Carsignite. You've just joined us. I love that we're creating this narrative that I do terrible things to mailboxes. I am. My sister says I'm an ice cream hater. I'm not a big ice cream guy. Gonna be honest, I don't really see the point in a food that tries to get away from you while you attempt to eat it. Think about that one for a while. More of a milkshake person. They tend to bring all the boys to the yard, which is really concerning. Because there are a lot of boys in the yard because of that. So, can somebody make a Ty making references? No, a very small percentage of people will get video. Yeah, I did see the new 5X. Ty really be out here waterboarding mailboxes for fun? No. Ty, do you eat cereal? Occasionally. I had like half a bowl of Frosted Flakes this morning. I like how now we've reverted to questions of, do you like generic food? Up next, someone's gonna go, Ty, do you breathe oxygen? I think you guys are just trying to make sure I'm not a lizard man. I think that's what we're going at here. I think somebody here thinks I'm a lizard man. This is the King Shark. This is the Bane Red. Those are the only finished ones now. I haven't checked supermarkets for any stores lately. I guess if you count Target as supermarket. Target here in the US has not gotten any singles in all year. Walmart, I'm not sure with the case letters. Most recent thing I saw at Walmart was the Doug Crankle case. But I know the case with Deputy Hazard is out. I'm not sure what letter that is. I had a substitute teacher a while ago, and she got in an argument with the kids about putting water in Cheerios. She was our sub for like 2 weeks. Purple Toad, was she on the pro water in Cheerios side or the anti water in Cheerios side? What side of the... And more importantly, what side of the argument were you on? Case E, thank you. I'm not good with the letters. She was pro water. So your class was debating the fact that water does not belong in Cheerios. I think it's very hard to debate. Because who would ever do that? You know, my 8th grade class got into the is water wet debate. We all got there. We all did. But that's concerning. She puts water in her Cheerios. Now, as someone who has always eaten my cereal dry, I don't know if I'm the right person to talk to here, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to put water in there. But the next time I purchase Cheerios, I will try that. I will fill the bowl with water. And we'll see how it is. Because you know what? Don't judge a book by its cover. Maybe it's the best thing you've ever eaten. Because in all honesty, like, here's the thing, right? Milk has flavor. Water doesn't. Try cereal gang, rise up. One of these days, they'll respect us. She spent a lot of class time defending water Cheerios. What did she say? What was her defense for why this is a good idea that somebody with a sensible mind would do? No offense to anyone in the chat who may be a big fan of putting water in your Cheerios, but should we put up a poll on the chat? Should we put up a poll and ask the fine people? Do you put water in Cheerios? It's a wonderful debate to have. Can you? I wish I were there, man. Imagine laying witness. You're just, okay, but that doesn't. The problem is like, water doesn't affect the taste. And your Cheerios would it be soggy with milk anyway? Yeah, exactly. That's why you would eat them dry. That's why you would eat cereal dry. Jimmy Figlios. Milk has flavor and does affect it. Exactly. So wouldn't you? So why would you have it with water? Just at that point, just have it dry. This is a real discussion we're having right now. Okay, Alfred is done. Him and his little bow tie are done. This is about Cheerios and water and not Cheetos and water. Right? Right? Because that's a different debate. That's delicious. No, I'm kidding. Ignore him. He's making a really long Scott the Woz reference. Nah, we'll unbox Greebles in a little bit. Who's next? Are we opening Greebles? We will open Greebles in a few minutes. We gotta, did someone say Gex? See, that was a good one. That I respect. That's a good reference. You know I respect a good reference. I hate my orange marker. Thank you for joining us, Cars Fan 2008. The problem with the orange is it just blends in with everything else. And it just looks layered. It looks really ugly. At least with Aquaman. Aquaman's got the whole sort of scale pattern on him, so that'll make it look better at least. There really is something different with painting a plastic car. It takes way longer. Yeah, yes, exactly why we chose the Hydro wheels for Aquaman. Yes. Alright, Alfred is done. Throw him in the pile, guys. He's done. He's done. Where are my toothpicks? Did somebody take my toothpicks? I want my toothpicks back. I don't see my toothpicks anymore that I was using. I was gonna do that, but then another channel did a Ramon ranking video, like right when I was planning on doing it, and I was like, oh great, I can't do that, I'll be seen as a copy. So I didn't. And now it's been several years, and we are here, and I think that person, I don't remember who it was, but they spelled Ramon's name wrong anyway, so. See, we have a character in Cars Adventures called the Grammar Police, but it's a little known fact that I am the Grammar Police. My most wanted character from On the Road? That's a good question. That's a very hard question. That's a weirdly difficult question. Probably Captain Longleggy, I think. He's the GOAT. I love Captain Longleggy. Let's get him out somehow. They removed the E, which is not how Ramon spells his name. Ramon. It's still Ramon. It's still Ramon, but it's wrong. Rank the 4 delinquent road hazards. Worst to best? Boost, Snot Rod, Wingo, DJ. I'd put Boost above. You know what? Snot Rod, Boost, Wingo, DJ, or DJ Wingo. How much does a PS Ramon go for? He looks very good. Just know that his wheels don't raise nearly as much as you may think. Ramon Precision. I'm just going off of design. I don't think I put Snot Rod that high up. Because we see, you know, Snot Rod's just a generic muscle car. DJ and Wingo are one of a kind. Unless you count Yojimbo, and Yokoza, and Komodo. Yeah, I don't know. This is why I don't like ranking things. It's the internet, so everybody takes what you say at face value, and I'll forever be known as the guy who ranked Snot Rod last. I like popsicles too, but you know what? We can't always get what we want here. DJ Boost Wingo's not. Ironically, that's the order I've always listed their names in. I don't know. I was going solely in terms of design, because in terms of character, someone else is my favorite. Snotrod probably has my favorite personality, but Wingo has my favorite design. They all just mesh together as one for me. I don't have strong opinions on them. I'm gonna do another coat of yellow for Two-Face Mater. While we're at it, we'll do another coat of yellow for Aquaman. Just do the eyebrows for now. We'll give him pupils in a few minutes. Why did I call Snotrod out of all of them? In all honesty, I think it was because Snotrod was too annoying to play. Snotrod doesn't add much, he just sneezes a lot. I'm gonna get to Riddler at some point. Okay, it's time to get to the... It's time to make McQueen into the Flash here. This is gonna be a little harder than you might think. We're gonna... Oh my gosh, mine's a misprint! Oh, Amazon. I think that's a misprint. Is that a misprint? Is it angled the wrong way, or is that just... I think that's just what it looks like. No, mine's not a misprint. Never mind. Man. I thought it was going to be hip and cool for a minute. We're going to sort of paint the Flash's helmet onto him. I'm going to start, though. This is going to be the lightning bolts on his sides. On the sides of his helmet are just going to be these little white stripes. I have a factory error Miles Axelrod who's missing all his facial features and windows. I found it at Target last year. That was pretty cool. We're going to keep McQueen's lightning bolts. Alright, so I think for the Flash, we're going to do... For the Flash, do we do white eyes, just straight up white eyes, or do we still give him pupils? That's the question. Do we paint the helmet on? You know, like how it's done in the comics where his eyes are just white except for when they're not? Do we paint that onto the eyes with white eyes? Or do we give him pupils? That's the tough question here. And that's what I can't decide. Because then do I give Batman pupils or not? 9,000. Jeez, man. The fact that they're that much now is insane. Anybody have any strong opinions on how we'll do the Flash's face? So the white eyes if done correctly. Yeah, but I think I'd rather do regular eyes. Wow, we're getting a request for white eyes. I'm going to do the... If we do the white eyes for him, we're doing the white eyes from Batman. I'm going to use Speed Demon for Batman. I don't have her yet. A spare of her yet. But... And Sarah Cogs is going to be Robin. Parking Boot McQueen is the Flash. Well, that one it will be accurate to Ezra Miller, won't it? Okay, well, we're gonna... I'm just gonna model the Flash's eyes off camera here real quick. Tyler Carr's eyes do pop out, yeah. But that's why the plan is sort of just to have them be white over the actual eyes. No, I do have Speed Demon. I have to buy a duplicate for the custom. Looks a little cursed right now, but it won't in a minute, don't worry. I think the white eyes is the way to go for some of these. I was a little iffy. But like Batman, you know, it's fine. We're just going to trace over the lightning bolt. Some of these characters will keep some of the aspects of their original designs. It's not supposed to be McQueen as the Flash, though. It's a separate Flash car. I'm going to put these in my collection where I keep like the Pixar parody cars and the Star Wars cars and stuff. It's nearly 1 a.m. Good night, photosynthesis. Can you buy... Yeah, okay. I don't... Hold on. No, we're molding the helmet in. It'll look better in a minute. Just give me time. Dang, rip Brian Sparks. The Flash is red. Never played TF2, so I have no idea. No, Red Flow became Alley. Red Flow became Alleyway. The Flash logo is literally a yellow zigzag, so it's going over the On the Road logo. I like this so far. Is there anything I regret doing in Cars Adventures? I get this question a lot. There's a lot, but it's stuff I clean up later. I know you're a newer viewer to the series, so I will not say much yet. Then do one more coat. You don't. Well, you know, I didn't ask. It's my car, based on a character you know very little about. An extra Sterling with headset. Red Light Agent with headset, of course. That's always my go-to. Okay, gonna add a few finishing touches to Alfred real quick. Anything before that I regret? The end of season 1, when it's just these awful racing episodes, I hate that, because I did that one night, split it into 5 parts, thought it was fun, and I was like, let's do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Apple Crew Chief, not a bad idea. Although he's more squared off. Agent 1616 headset. Alfred is done! I don't know. What color do we make the spoiler for Aquaman? What if we make it gold? So it's like his trident. That could be fun. Is his trident even gold? I don't even know, man. we're an hour in, so I think in a few minutes we'll go to Greebles. I got something in my throat, sorry. No, I don't have a P.O. box. I should do that, that'd be cool. Jeez. The orange is getting to a point where it's too difficult. Too many layers, and that's what happens with the plastic and with the orange. It's annoying. We're just gonna do one more layer of colors for Aquaman and then call him a day. Then I'm gonna have to go in and intricately add all the little scales on him. The one question is, where on Speed Demon will the Batman logo go? Alright, we are going to unwrap Two-Face Mater here. Harvey Dent and Mater has dents, yo! I'm gonna use President Mater when he's Harvey Dent, before he gets scarred. What season with mostly racing? Which one was that? The local racing series? Oh! Oh! Look at him! Oh, that's so cool! Yeah, that season started to do really bad in views. I liked it. I get why I didn't do well. Alright, now we gotta paint the other half. Gonna paint the Harvey Dent half blue. So this is like the clean Mater, you know? I hope I don't regret the blue. I don't think I would. Which pullback was it? Oh good, the purple is different enough from my blue. The blue was different enough from my purple. I was a little nervous about that. Yeah, we're gonna use President Mater for Two-Face before he gets all messed up. But the color changer when it's light blue, because I thought the purple would be too close to this side. I always feel bad when I can't show it on stream, but I just gotta make sure, you know. I just gotta make sure everything looks right. This looks like Malekith, like the comic version, the Thor villain. Not the one from the movie. I don't know. I was 13 and it was cool. No, I don't know why I killed Winfred specifically. I think because he was like a good friend to Sally in those episodes. I don't really remember. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. I really like this. Is this how Robin felt when he made the Blackfire tie? The Blackfire McQueen. My one problem with Two-Face here is that one of Mater's lights on the side of him that works, that isn't scarred, is off. But that's just Mater's design. I can't change that. Which car? I'm sorry, I missed it if you said it before. What car was the, what pullback is it? And yeah, the pullbacks are honestly kind of anticlimactic, in all honesty. Is Agent 80? No, Chick is around. He just hasn't shown up in lap 3 yet. I genuinely think this is one of the best customs I've ever done. Like, look at that. That is... I'm very proud of this. Tape was the right way to go. Yes. Oh, I do. I think that's in season 4 when one guy just... Yeah, that's in lap 1, season 4. You know what? This is the way. Today, I won't talk about it, but today's Mando episode was really weird. I'm not going to go into it. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it yet, but it's got some weird cameos in there. Not character cameos, really weird actor cameos. And again, I will not spoil it. Masking tape me. Well, this is painter's tape, actually. So we're a step above even. Well... Yeah, I'm working on a Batman parody. So, we're gonna leave Aquaman as is for now. We'll get back to him in a little bit. Alright. There's the Flash McQueen. I'm gonna make a bit more of him, more of his eyes white. Voice Bam. No. He looks like Daredevil. He does look like Daredevil. I don't know if I'm gonna give him pupils. I don't know. I'm gonna add a bit more white. It was me, McQueen. We need to make a yellow McQueen. Is Mattel? I think Mattel's color is pretty good. I was the one who crashed those racers. Thank you. I'm very proud of Two-Face. The Flash McQueen is great because in other countries he is called Flash McQueen. Let's see. Oh, hold on, wait. I added a bit more white. And there we go. That's much better. Alright, we'll leave it like that. Do another coat of white in a few minutes. And leave it like that. I don't know what I'm doing with Revo yet. I do not know what my plans for Revo are just yet. Well, I mean, the Revo cost can be painted into someone that is not blue. Noriyuki's gonna be the Riddler, but the Robert Pattinson Riddler, where he's got like the duct tape mask and stuff, or he might be Scarecrow. I think he might be Scarecrow. Noriyuki is probably Scarecrow. Then someone else will be Riddler. I don't know if I'll use Clayface. I actually don't have brown paint. So I don't think I could do that. Royce, I want to use like a Tex Dynaco type car. I may turn my spare vinyl toupee into the Riddler. That's what we might end up doing. I like the concept of him being sort of like a smooth, like sort of low riding car. So I may turn my spare crusty rotor into him. I think he'd be really cool for the Riddler. Like a Tex Dynaco mold, or... I do have a spare Mario Andretti. But I was going to turn him into something else. I think Tex is the perfect choice for the Riddler. Oh, Hugo Strange. Oh, I don't know. I planned all the episodes out, so I have the characters a bit more ironed out. I don't think Hugo Strange is going to make the cut. He's not a character I'm very familiar with, though, actually, so... maybe we're better off I stick to what I know. Each of the episodes are going to be named after a different Batman movie, but they're not necessarily going to share plots. Some of them will be more direct parodies, others won't. Yeah, well, I'm turning that Mario Andretti into what he looks like in the German version of Cars, where he's a different guy. So... Batman is whichever version I choose him to be, depending on the episode. Which version of Batman we're parodying will change from time to time. Yeah, Mario's gonna become that. I don't know which Krusty I'm keeping. Currently, I'm keeping both. But eventually I may repaint one, because I don't need two. I don't know which one I'm keeping. I'll probably keep the Vietnam variant, but I'll have to see. Because he looks closer to the original. I'm not a fan of his Vietnam variant or his Thailand variant, so I don't really care which one. I don't really care which one I keep. Because I don't really like how either of them turned out. Finally, very close to... No! Oh, no! Ah! Right when I was saying we were almost done with the orange, finally. Of course that's what happens. Man, foiled again. We're just making Aquaman, we're not making the girl, okay? From a legal standpoint, I don't think we should do that. If you know, you know. The more important question is, which poor soul will be turned into Black Adam? It's gonna be Luigi. The power hierarchy of the Cars universe is about to change. Yeah, that's the problem. I think the Thailand version and the Vietnam version are both pretty bad. I don't have any plans for Giuseppe currently. Yeah, we were just talking about who's going to be the Riddler. We're trying to figure it out. Alright, we got Greebles. He's free. Let's see. We're going to do the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Specifically. Because I just think it's the funniest design. As soon as you do the makeup, you know what you're parodying. We're gonna give him some No, I'm keeping the nose, man. We're gonna give him some other Joker traits. I mean, I think he should have the purple suit. I know the Joaquin Phoenix one doesn't. He doesn't have a purple suit, does he? Well, I think this one's gonna have the purple suit. He's gonna have the purple suit. So we're gonna do the face paint design from that, and then we're gonna give him a purple suit. I think I'm gonna give him like the iconic Joker sort of spiky, like widow's peak hair going on. And we will work from there. We'll work from there. Let's see. Cause like I'd love. Oh, we're also. Oh, is this like? Oh, hold on. I'd love to do the damaged writing. If I could write damaged really tiny. No, we are doing the Joker movie Joker, but we're also not. It depends. It's complicated. We're combining designs. We're merging several designs of the character into one. We're actually doing the Tommy Wiseau one. Introducing. Have you seen that video? That's really funny. They will remember this as the day he repainted a gremlin. Wow, he's a sad clown now. This is the ultimate Joker. See, we're taking the best pieces of every other Joker and we're combining them into one. He needs the damaged tattoo. No, Alfred's suit doesn't necessarily have a color. It's just it's nothing in particular. I think we got to do purple suit. I know the Joker movie doesn't give him a. What? I'm gonna go track down Todd Phillips right now, and I'm gonna find him. Okay, I don't think they're filming the sequel too far away from where I live, quite frankly. So I'm gonna track him down, and I'm gonna go, my guy. Why did you give him a green suit instead of a purple one? You couldn't even give him the right suit color? Like, I will fix your mistakes. I will give him. I will give him the purple suit. I may be the first person to repaint. Right. I might be, genuinely. Oh, yeah, sorry guys, we're actually just making Ronald McDonald. I might be the first person to repaint Greebles. You're right. Cool. I get the account, and I turn him into what everyone would want to turn him into, which is the Joker, but a car. The Joe Car, if you will, which, yes, is what I'll call him. This side of Two-Face's suit is white. Alright, looking good. If only Green Gremlin that dies had a die cast. If only. I like the love that Green Gremlin that falls off of the oil rig and dies gets nowadays. He's gotten a lot of love lately, I've seen. The next time you're thinking of all the dead Cars characters, don't forget the Green Gremlin. He's dead too. Alright, we're gonna... So, I feel like we're making too many of these guys purple. But, like, have you ever stopped to realize how many Batman villains have purple? I'm just mapping out where the green starts. It's all part of my diabolical plan. He died before Rod Redline. Dude died before it was cool. See, we can't do the Joker movie Joker because he has a green suit and the car has a green roof to represent the Joker's green hair. And that's just too much green. You wouldn't know where the hair ends and the suit starts, so we're giving him the purple suit. It's not that easy being green. Okay? I just bumped my hand and now I'm in pain. Just thought you should know that. Ow, 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 wait, that really hurt. Why? Why did that hurt so much? Jeez, ow, wait. I hit my hand. Okay. Actually, let's add Two-Face's eye real quick. Is that good enough? Is this enough? Hold on. We're gonna give him just a black pupil. Well, actually, the thing with Two-Face is that part of his face is messed up, so it's so wide open you see the entire eye. So we can't give him eyelids. If anything, the other half should have eyelids. Harley's gonna be a K-Pillar Derev as soon as I get her. I'll buy 2. I'm just seeing the different ways they've done Two-Face's eye. It's typically pretty close to this. He usually has a bit of a more intense eyebrow going on. I like the fact that the black marker is kind of fuzzy. I'm gonna buy 2 when I find her. For the Penguin, we're using Junior Moon here. No, Harley didn't exist until 1992, so we can't do the 60s one. We'll figure it out. She's got too many designs to work with, so we'll figure it out. I think a Fiat would be a better pick for... Honestly, Luigi would be a better pick for Penguin than Junior Moon, but... You can already tell I kind of gave up. No, Scarecrow's gonna be Noriyuki. I'm gonna put a paper bag over him. I got plans. That happened on the last stream. We made him better. Just doing some touch-ups on the eye. We tried to figure out who to use for Poison Ivy last stream, and we couldn't work her out. I don't think I'll do Killer Moth. I don't think we'll do Killer Moth. I don't. Deathstroke could be funny. Ra's al Ghul is going to be Guido. I'll give you that. I don't think Shazam's going to show up. Yeah, so Mr. Freeze, we tried to figure out someone for Mr. Freeze on the last stream. Another one we couldn't really figure out. I think Revo Cost might be. I don't think I'm going to do Deadshot. I might do Deathstroke. I'm going to probably turn another McQueen into Red Hood, I think. I am so proud of this already. You could already tell what this is supposed to be, and he doesn't even have the face yet. I love it. I was getting requests to do Red Hood on the last stream. I'm not the biggest fan of Red Hood, but... Oh, this is awesome. Look at it. Oh, it's so good. He's almost done already. Wow. Okay, this is... We've peaked. Victor Zaz. No, I don't even know how I'd pull that off. I'd buy a blank white car and just draw scars on it. Calendar Man. I do want to do Calendar Mill. Javelin is a Green Lantern villain, technically. We love Javelin here. Everyone loves Javelin. But yeah, I have 7 episodes currently planned. No, Javelin would be very funny. We did do King Shark, so we did move past Batman villains there. All you have to do is repaint it blue, give it a headset, and call it Tyler Gremlin. Right. Exactly. I already have a custom of that. I do have my El Guapo here right now, and we could very well turn him into the Riddler. He's very old and crusty and doesn't look that good. I would also gladly turn some of my old Redline customs into new things. You know, there's a lot we could do. Nobody needs Redline Phil Tankson anymore. Like, I may as well do something with this Dexter Hoover. If anyone has a good idea for who Dexter Hoover could be. Because I was making this into a custom and then I gave up on it. If anyone has a good idea for... Enjoy the movie, Cars Ignite. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. I think we're gonna do something with this. No, the blue gremlin with headset actually doesn't have a name. George is the fan-made name. Name him Bob. That's always an option. Let's see. I don't know. This was a custom I was working on and I stopped working on it, so now we're gonna reuse him for this. So I don't know who he could be. Give the truck a tank. You know what? Honestly, what if we made him Mr. Freeze? That's a really good idea. What if we made him Mr. Freeze? And we put something in his back? I like that. Good idea. Save Bertha! Which Mr. Freeze? Let's see. So this will be Mr. Freeze. Okay. Does anybody have any good ideas for this old Redline Phil Tankson I made? I think he's going to be Red Hood. I don't know why I would ever use Red Hood, quite frankly. I'm not a big Red Hood guy. I know he's got his fans. I'm not one of them. I'm kind of indifferent on him. But I think he'd be a good way to use this old Redline Phil Tankson I have that I'm not using anymore. Yeah, Spenden's pretty rare now. He's been one of easily like my top 5 most wanted cars for a long time. Alright. Well, red, yes, that is, he will have a Red Hood. Say goodbye to Redline Phil Tankson one last time. Find him, find him. Nobody cares. Redline sucks. Or we could make this Deathstroke. What if we made this Deathstroke? Let's make this Deathstroke. And we'll turn McQueen into Red Hood. I like how this whole time I've been like, I'm doing too many characters that are orange and purple, and now we do Deathstroke, who is orange and purple. I like Deathstroke being a Piston Cup car. Almost doesn't make sense. Is he not? No, he's orange and purple, though. I'm colorblind, so. Pretty sure he's purple. I think Lego made him purple. Joker suit is still red. Nah, it's green. Isn't it green? See, I told you guys I'm colorblind. Is it red in the movie? No. Dude, in the Joker movie, his suit is green, isn't it? This is what I get for not... You know what? We're gonna scrap Deathstroke. We're gonna do Deadshot. It is when he kills Murray. Are you serious? Okay, we're gonna do Deathstroke. And you know what we're gonna do for Deathstroke? We're gonna make him silver, I think, for Deathstroke. I know Deathstroke is more... I guess it's more white, but I think we're gonna do silver for Deadshot. Deadshot, sorry. We are now making Deadshot. We're gonna make him silver and red. Because Deadshot's kind of a grayish. I think Eraser is a better fit for Deadshot than it is Deathstroke. So if nobody's debating me on the color scheme of Deadshot, we'll get started. Oh, Lego did silver for Deadshot. That's surprising. Okay, cool. Well, is he dead? Poor shot. Poor guy. Okay, well the first thing we're going to do is not look at the Will Smith Deadshot for reference. We're going to find, like, a good Deadshot. Sometimes yellow and brown. Yeah, see? Alright, we're going to do something close to his DCAU design here, where not only the head is silver, but part of the body is as well. Dude, oh my gosh, wait, you're right, his suit is red in that, isn't it? I'm getting, like, Mandela affected here. I thought it was green. I could always, like, take 2 seconds and Google it, but we made it purple anyway to make it more accurate to the typical depiction of the character. I will look at Will Smith. No! Say goodbye to Phil Tankson's eyes. Oh, well, I guess you could still see him. Man. My silver's been in a weird spot for a little while. I think it's almost out. I like how we're doing some lesser known characters, because it'll be good if we do just scenes where he's just fighting generic villains. And hey, I got more than enough customs. I got more than enough cars to use, you know? No problem with doing that. This looks really rough. Again, my silver's been in a weird place for a while. Working sort of on and off. Paint's kind of globby. Well, he's red and orange. Sorry, he's silver and red. I just haven't done the red yet. I'm gonna do sort of his torso design here. Hey. I don't want him to have any windows. I hope you guys are ready, because this series is 7 episodes, and it's starting in May. It's going to be 7 episodes. For season 1. I will do a season 2 at some point in the future. I'll do a season 2 when I have more content to parody. Casually scrubs over Car's mouth like it never existed. I can't believe we're doing Deadshot of all characters. Okay. Those are some interesting villain choices. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do anything with the characters from Radiator Springs 500½. You may be one of the first. So. Okay, Aquaman. Aquaman's paint got all over my hand, and we messed up. But now it's time to give dear old Aquaman a face. I still am having trouble remembering what color the Joker's suit was. I'm getting Mandela affected so hard. I could have sworn it was green. But I think that's because, like, when's the last time you saw that guy wear red? Aquaman is a spare Hydro Wheels McQueen I had. I'm very proud of this concept. Next to Bane is Alfred. Aquaman. Oh, I like him. He looks good so far. Do we give the Joker car eyebrows or not? Next question here. Eyebrows or no eyebrows? I think I got the color scheme down, right? Killer Croc. I didn't plan anyone out for Killer Croc, but like someone big, like a Miss Fritter would be funny for Killer Croc. I don't have plans for Killer Croc currently. I have King Shark. I'm gonna do an episode with Aquaman, so we should probably make someone Black Manta. I'm covering over the Joker's license plate because he doesn't have a license. He's driving without one. How evil. Black Manta should be Dad's Jam, and oh, that's funny. That would be good. Honestly. Honestly, I legit might do that. I'm just gonna color his eyes red. Jay with VR headset is also a very good choice for Black Manta. If I could find another one in my stores. I have another Dad's Jammin' coming. Here's the thing. I ordered the Salt Flats 9-pack the other day, and we gotta figure out what to do with each of the cars, because I have all of them except for Peggy Liner. So, 9-pack. Sarah Cogs, so, Speed Demon's gonna be Batman, and Sarah Cogs is gonna be Robin. Then we have another McQueen, who I think will be Red Hood. Then Nuriyuki's gonna be the Scarecrow. Then we gotta do something for Royce Revsley, Revo Koss, and Dad's Jammin'. Honestly, Revo Koss may have been a better choice for Deadshot. I'm gonna end the stream in about a half hour. Maybe a little earlier. I could just fix the wheels on all the Salt Flats cars. That's also an option for my duplicates with that pack. I could just fix the wheels. Honestly, not the worst idea in the world. But I'm probably not going to do that. Alright, Mr. Freeze, we're going to give him red eyes. Two-Face Mater is almost done. Royce would be good for Firefly. That's a really good... I might make Dats Firefly. Royce is good for Firefly. No, because Royce has all the stuff in the back. That could be like his flamethrower. Okay, he's a good choice for Firefly, yeah. Dexter Hoover's just going to be painted to different shades of blue for Mr. Freeze, and he's going to have red eyes. As you can see, he is currently purple. See, again, I said this on the last stream, but I'm glad people are on board with this, because I thought everyone would be like, Ty, this is such a dumb idea, why would I watch this? But everybody seems pretty on board. I don't know if I'm doing Wonder Woman yet, we'll see. Probably eventually. Let's do some more work on the Deadshot car. We're doing a little additional detail for Two-Face right now. Alright, there he is. Oh, I love it. I love these. These are so cool. Mattel, hire me. No, I've never used a script. Yes, I have seen the Bella Cadaver. I don't have a script for Cars Adventures. I know what I'm gonna say going in, like the gist of it, but it's actually ad-libbed. We'll give the Joker green eyes. Why not? Just big, green, society-despising eyes. We'll do another coat of white to cover up the Greebles nest. I'm not going to fully paint over the Joker so we can keep sort of the messy face paint design that Heath Ledger had. You know, we're not going to do multiple coats on him to give him sort of that self-made Joker vibe that they like to do. Just make the dude look like a guy that fell in acid. Or just painted his face. Depends on who you ask. I really like Two-Face Mater. I like how messy he looks. Like the eye's kind of messy. And he too does not have a license plate because he's also evil. And if you're evil, why would you drive with a license plate? That's just like always drive without a license plate to commit a constant felony. I think this genuinely has to go down as one of the greatest customs I've ever made. Like literally no questions asked. What question would you even ask? The answer is yes. This is the best I've ever done. One of the best I've ever done. I guess we'll use the same system for Harley, right? For the color scheme. Depends on which one we make. Aquaman's almost done. Superman's almost done. Flash McQueen, is getting there. Let's do his logo real quick. Yeah, I don't know which Harley we'll do. It's gonna be hard to decide. That's not what a lightning bolt looks like, silly. That is... Two-Face Mater is very close to done. You think I'd know how to draw a lightning bolt by now. Which eye Deadshot has his targeting reticle on tends to change. But we'll make it this eye. Mr. Freeze is going to take a lot of work because we got to make this car that was purple not be purple anymore. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to cover up the On the Road logo. I have a lot of Legos. A lot. Real question is, which character is going to be Magpie? Am I right? Where are my Magpie fans at? I'm the only person in the world who likes Magpie, the best character in the DC canon. Exactly. Exactly. Uh-huh. Nobody does. That's the point, guys. You're not supposed to know Magpie. Yes, fun fact, the plural of Lego is Lego, and none of us say it, right? Well, the Flash's logo is typically a white circle, so I was going to make the white inside the On the Road logo. You'll see. We're getting there. Magpie was in one of the Lego Batman movie sets, you are correct. She was in the Riddler car that came with Calendar Man and Kite Man. So kind of a goated set, to be honest. This live stream will end in like a few minutes. We did it. We did it, YouTube. I think he needs eyebrows. What do we think? Does he need eyebrows? Just a black line for the eyebrows. Does he need eyebrows? No, no! Oh man, he just fell into acid. I think it very well may be funnier without eyebrows. Yes! I think he needs eyebrows, guys. Just a little thin outline. Some cars just want to... Oh, that's a joke I made once. Some cars just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, eyelids. Guys, I love it. So eyebrows or no eyebrows? Yeah, well, Greebles needs better eyes, so. We're gonna put up a poll. You guys are gonna vote eyebrows or no eyebrows. I kind of like it as is. We're gonna see. I'm gonna put up a poll in the chat. Whatever you vote for, I don't know if I will do it. I think I'll leave it as is, but I just want to gauge people's interest. I just want to know what the general consensus is. Yeah, but Greebles' eyes are so big, I don't really like them. I think I'm going to leave him as is. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. And with that all done, you know, we drive in a society, guys. This is now the best. This is genuinely in my top 5 favorite customs I've ever done. So there you go. Today we finished this. I'm going to keep his wheels yellow. Today we did this. And we finished Alfred. And Two-Face is just going to need one more coat of paint. Should we do like some other stuff on Two-Face to make him look a little more messed up? I think Two-Face is fine as is. But maybe like some lines to sort of visualize the messed upness of his face. Like some wrinkles. Yeah, see? There we go. Oh, I like this. He's just got a few lines of definition. This is genuinely one of the greatest customs I've ever made. I'm not joking when I say that. I am going to change his wheel colors. But other than that, I really think one of my all-time greatest. So there we go. Flash McQueen's almost done. This stream, we finished Greebles, Joker, and Two-Face Mater. We started Deadshot and The Flash. We also finished Alfred. We also started Mr. Freeze. There you have it, everybody. We've done it. This really does say a lot about our society. You do like Flash McQueen. I like the Flash McQueen too. Anyway, guys, yes, the Mater is done. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. And Catgirl is not a character. Bye now.